Because I know for me, there's a story behind it too. How did yours come? Because you have this driving force to want to help. You are in the life force, the life coach field. How did the podcast come about?
Yeah. So I had been working as a life coach for about 5 years and making a good living at doing that. And I had come up against some clients, potential clients who weren't able to work with me financially speaking. And so I just once again had an instinct, an internal knowing to be able to things for free that could help people change their life. And so I created the podcast based on that. So it comes out, I envisioned myself, as you said, I was my first client. So I envisioned myself when I was feeling really overwhelmed, really focused on what other people thought about me. And I just pictured myself getting ready for work on Mondays and how overwhelming it would feel. So I put out the podcast on Monday mornings, and they're usually pretty short, and they just have encouraging words and then specific actions you can take for that week to try to make your life feel a little bit less stressful and a little bit overwhelming so that you can be present and enjoy one precious life that we have.
And we are going to put all those links on you men to get over to her podcast and subscribe because the principles are for humans. The principles will be effective for men just as it is effective for women. So you men get in there, swallow your pride, and listen and learn. Because as I said, actually, when I was going through my trauma, one of my dark times, this elderly lady gave me this book by Ileana Van Zandt and she wrote specifically for women. And I had the same kind of, you know, look on my face. And she said this very same thing that I just said, that the principles are not gender specific. Principles are human specific. And I read that book and it set me free. And so that's why I invited you men to come, because I know what had happened to me personally. And so the principles are not gender specific. They are all about us as an individual human being, and it'll free you just like it'll free a woman. So don't worry about it. Get past that ego and that pride, and get save yourself, man. So this has been a good conversation, and I am going to come by and I preach what I practice what I preach. I'm going to subscribe to, and I'm going to be listening on a Monday, and I'm going to make sure that I'm a part of that. And you guys, you subscribe, you hit that bell so that you can receive that notification ASAP and you're able to listen to it before you guys hit the work and get into that mindset that that we are familiar with. So, Michelle, I want to thank you so much for coming by Threads of Enlightenment and spending time with me, your precious time and your wonderful journey, your powerful story that you shared with us for free. And so I want to thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you and what you're putting out into the world.
Thank you so much.